Hello and welcome to daily news analysis of the Indian Express and the Hindu. So in this video, we will look at current affair part from our prelims and mains exam point of view. Then in the end, we will look at MCQs framed based on today's newspaper. So let's get started. So the first news item is from GS1 Culture, where High Court notice to Archaeological Survey of India for probe of sibling in Gyanvapi case. So there has been an ongoing dispute of Gyanvapi Mosque and Kasi Vishwanath Temple dispute. So in this regarding, Allahabad High Court has asked Archaeological Survey of India whether the presence of shivling can be scientifically ascertained or not. So from this point of view, let us understand some facts about Archaeological Survey of India. For Archaeological Survey of India, it is a statutory body which was formed after independence under Ancient Monuments and Archaeological Sites and Remains Act 1958. It is under Ministry of Culture and is a premier organization for archaeological research and protection of cultural heritage of the nation. Originally, it was founded in 1861 by Alexander Cunningham, which was first Director General of Archaeological Survey of India. So these facts are enough for our prelims point of view. Now moving forward, this news item is from GS2 Polity, where in explained page it has been explained about powers and appointment removal of governor. So there has been recent news regarding governor and state government tussle in Tamil Nadu and Kerala, where in Tamil Nadu DMK leader urged all like-minded MPs to sign a petition to be written to president in this regard for removal of Tamil Nadu governor. So let us understand about some facts about the governor. So governor is appointed under Article 155 and 156 by president and hold his office during the pleasure of president. And if pleasure is withdrawn before the 5-year term, then governor has to step down. Means governor is appointed by president for a term of 5 years subject to pleasure of president. If president removes his pleasure, then governor has to step down before 5 years. Also, as the president works on aid and advice of prime minister and council of ministers, so effectively governor is appointed by central government. So governor acts as a representative of union government in states. Further, under Article 163, Constitution says that governor will normally aid and advise by council of ministers of the state, except in functions which require his discretion, which means governor can act in his discretion at times, and this right is given under Constitution. Further, governor-state relation, though governor is a political post, governor enjoys certain powers which are political in nature. For example, giving assent to bills, convening the state legislative assembly, and determining the time needed for party to prove majority, which at times become a point of conflict between the state governments and the governor. Now, when it comes to removal of governor, there has been questions raised as to how and when governor can be removed. So, Supreme Court in Surya Narayan Chaudhary versus Union of India case 1981. High Court, Rajasthan High Court has held that pleasure of president was not justiciable. Means removal of governor by president cannot be appealed in courts, and governor can be removed at any time. So in this case, Rajasthan High Court has held that governor can be removed by president at any time, and governor has no right to appeal. Later in BP Singhal versus Union of India 2010, Supreme Court held that yes, governor can be removed by president, but there must be some reasons behind it, and it cannot be that governor can be removed just because there has been a shift of power at center. So this judgment no doubt retained the provision that president can remove governor, but there must be reason that exist for removal of governor, and center will have to justify its decision. So these are the constitutional provisions for governor. Now in next news item, all employees can opt for EPFO pension scheme, Supreme Court. So recently Supreme Court has given its verdict by powers given to it under Article 142 regarding EPFO pension scheme, where Supreme Court has upheld the EPFO pension scheme, but at the same time it has given the time to eligible employees who had not opted for enhanced pension scheme before 2014 to apply within 4 months. So from a prelims point of view, let us understand few facts. So what is Employee Provident Fund Scheme? So this scheme was a social security scheme under Employee Provident Fund and Miscellaneous Provisions Act 1952. It is under Ministry of Labor and Employment, and this scheme is managed under aegis of Employees Provident Fund Organization. So these are the facts about this scheme. Now, as Supreme Court has exercised its decision under Article 142, so let's see what it is. So it provides discretionary power to Supreme Court, where Supreme Court may pass such decree or make such order as is necessary for doing complete justice. So Supreme Court can invoke this article to ensure complete justice in any matter which it seems fit. Now, moving forward, this news item is related to Polavaram project, where Andhra Pradesh and Telangana will survey Polavaram backwater effect. So from prelims point of view, let us understand about Polavaram project. So it is a multi-purpose irrigation project, and it is across Godavari River, which would spread in parts of Chhattisgarh and Odisha state as well. And this was accorded national status in 2014 in Andhra Pradesh Bifurcation Act. Giving national status means the center would bear the cost of it, and there are various other benefits to it as well. Just remember that Polavaram project is located in Godavari River and in 3 states, that is Andhra Pradesh, Chhattisgarh and Odisha. Now moving forward, this is an editorial related to remote voting for Indian diaspora. So it says that India has largest diaspora population, which is nearly 1.35 crore non-resident Indians spread across the globe. But there is no provision of proxy voting or voting provisions for those who are living outside India. And currently, under the provisions, those workers or those migrants who are outside India can vote by presenting physically in their constituency at the time of vote, but which is very cost prohibitive and deters the people to come and vote, which can be seen from the fact as well that in 2014 Lok Sabha election, only 25,000 out of around 1 lakh registered electors voted, which means around 25% migrant workers or diaspora voted, which is very minuscule. That is why it suggests that there may be a provision of electronically transmitted postal ballot system which is presently exist for service water. So it says that this kind of system can be enabled for diasporas or migrant workers who are living outside and who go for work for a short span of time. So what is electronically transmitted postal ballot system, in which there is a mail or some electronic message which would be sent to the voter, and one would download that, write his or her response, and then post it to Election Commission of India. And that is why it is named after electronically transmitted postal ballot system. So many countries has provisions to enable their diaspora voters or their migrant workers to vote. So India can also do that. So basically this editorial supports the claim of voting of or Indian diaspora or workers who are working abroad. In this regard, there was a bill that was introduced in last Lok Sabha, but it was lapsed. So another bill is required in this direction. Now, moving forward, this news item is related to environment, where the condition of Delhi air quality has been deteriorating from bad to worse, where Delhi schools shut primary classes until November 8. Odd even may return. The condition of air quality has been worsening in past few days, given the stubble burning in states like Punjab and Haryana. So in this regard, let us understand few facts about air quality. So air quality is measured by air quality index, which is released by Central Pollution Control Board, Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. It is acquired by measuring of 8 major pollutants. What are 8 major pollutants? PM 2.5, PM 10, ozone, carbon monoxide, nitrogen dioxide, sulfur dioxide, lead, and ammonia. So these are the 8 major pollutants which are present to monitor the air quality. Remember, no CO2 and nitrogen is present to measure the air quality. Now, this air quality index measures air quality in 6 categories: good, satisfactory, poor, and at last two more, and at last severe category. So currently Delhi is facing severe category of air quality, which is very harmful for health. Now moving forward, this last news item is related to space. China's homegrown video satellite system eyes global footprint. So China is eyeing for its global footprint of its navigation satellite system, that is video. So in this respect, let us see the various navigation satellites of India and various other countries. So USA follows GPS system. This is a constellation of 32 satellites. Russia follows GLONASS system. European Union follows Galileo. China video, as we have discussed. Japan quasi-zenith system, and India Navik satellite system. So these are the major satellite system used for navigation purposes in various countries. So that is all for news items. Now let us move forward with the MCQ part. So the first question is, choose correct statements about Archaeological Survey of India. Statement 1, it was founded in 1961. Statement 2, it is a statutory body under Ministry of Culture. Your options are 1 only, 2 only, both, and none. So pause this video for 5 seconds, try to attempt this question, and then we will discuss. So the statement 1, it was founded in 1961. It is wrong. Rather, it was founded in 1861 by Alexander Cunningham. Statement 2. It is a statutory body. That is true. Under Ministry of Culture. That is also true. So B is the right answer. Moving forward. Question number 2. Which are correct statements about governor? Statement 1. Governor can act in his discretion at times under Article 163. Statement 2. Governor hold office under pleasure of President. So, as you discussed that governor can act in his discretion at times. So, this statement is true. Statement 2. Governor hold office under pleasure of President. This is also true. Both are given under Article 154 and 155. You can read these two articles. So C is right answer. Now moving forward, question 3. Which component are part of air quality index? Carbon dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, PM 2.5. Your options are given below. So as you discussed that carbon dioxide is not part of it. So by eliminating this option, we reach to option C as right answer. Yes, nitrogen dioxide and PM 2.5 are part of it. So C is right answer. Moving forward, question 4. Polavaram project is located on which river? Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri. So I've discussed that Polavaram project is located on Godavari river. So B is right answer. Now moving forward, last question of the day is consider correct statements about various navigation systems. GPS system is of European Space Agency. Quasi-Zenith system is of Japan. So we have discussed that GPS system is of USA and not European Space Agency, and European Union have Galileo. Quasi-Zenith system is of Japan. So this is wrong, this is right. So 2 is right answer. So that is all for MCQ part. Now an important announcement. So I'll be starting a 500 MCQs video series of very high quality, which would cover your complete syllabus including current affairs. So it will be starting from 7th of November on YouTube. So subscribe to this channel to stay connected and take maximum benefit out of this series. This series will include previous year questions as well. So I hope you may benefit from this initiative. So if you find any suggestion regarding current affairs part, then please do write your suggestion in comments below and subscribe to this channel for more current affair updates. Thank you.